Because we gotta tell people, man, we gotta get that kern to feed our pets.
Kern?
Whole kern.
They like all the kern.
There you go. That's the ticket. Season's over, but I still like watching them on camera. It's like having an aquarium. You know what I mean?
Much, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we keep feeding them, watching them on camera. Here comes the good stuff. All right, guys. So here's something that a lot of people know about us and a lot of people don't know about us. The last few years, we've put all of our focus and effort into our charter fishing business, which that, you know, is not going to change. But we're avid hunters, and we actually gave up hunting for a few years. It was really hard just to focus on our business because hunting does cost so much, and it takes a lot of time away. But this year we've kind of gotten back into it, and we were fortunate enough to find a small piece of property. And when I say small, I mean small. It's like a strip of woods that connects two other bigger pieces of woods. But it's we don't know how long we're gonna be able to hunt it, but it's loaded. And you know, hunting is not all about killing, just like fishing is not all about filling the cooler all the time. I love to watch the animals, and this property's got a bunch of deer, turkey, one pig, bobcats, coyotes. So even though deer season is over, we're going to continue for a little while putting some corn out and watching the cameras to see what comes. So that's where we're going now. Just give you guys an idea of what's going on. And I don't know, Jake, what? It's just fun to see what shows up.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, we've got some really nice bucks and all kinds of crazy stuff on camera, and you know, it's something to do when we can't get on the water, and we love doing it. Anything outdoors is a good thing. So we're gonna run out here and put out some corn, and we just decided to take you guys with us, see how you like it. So we will we'll get with you when we get out here, and we'll show you where we're hunting and show you what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek of what we got going on here. Got a little pond in the front of the property, little bridge over here we're fixing to walk across, and we've traded in the extra tufts today for some snake boots. Got to have snake boots in Florida. I mean, it's wet, there's water moccasins, there's all kinds of stuff, but Jake's putting his boots on. What? And look at that guy.
I'm ready. I think I am.
We're ready. So anyways, we got to go in. We got 2 stands set up, and like I said, season's over. We just like watching them, and there are some pigs we're probably gonna hunt, but we're gonna go in, put some corn out. Got to put some batteries in one of the cameras, and we're gonna show you guys too some pictures of what we're getting on camera, so it's not all for nothing. But anyways, and I guess since Caleb's not here, I gotta carry corn today.
At least one bag. I'll get the other 2.
One bag. All right, I'm only carrying one. Let's grab it. You got it there, big fella?
Oh, I got it.
I only got one bag. Seniority. All right, let's see what we got up here. Like I said, this place is it's not a very big piece of property, but all these woods right here connect to 2 bigger pieces of woods. And I'm gonna keep the camera on for a second because we got a little land bridge right here. It goes over a creek. I don't know, is it a creek or a crick?
Oh, this is a creek.
This is a creek. Jake says this is a creek.
Definitely a creek.
But and then pretty much you come across this bridge, and to me, as much as being on the water, the view, got some tracks. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, one was a pig, one was a deer. To me, the view when you come across here is just like that sunrise on the water. It's ate up right through here. That's a pig. But they like to walk this bridge, and like I said, the view coming across here is as good as the sunrise on the water. It opens up into this field, and it's pretty amazing. Look at this. This is pretty amazing. And we see a lot of deer and stuff crossing this field. But we're gonna get in, put our corn out, change some camera batteries, and get out, because to me, less is more when you're on the property. Waiting on Jake to go back to the truck, because I asked the Joker 3 times, you got batteries? Yeah, man, I got batteries, because we had to change the batteries in one of our cameras. I said, you sure you got batteries? Yeah, I got batteries. And we get here, and he goes, did you bring the batteries? I'm like, no, I asked you 3 times. You kept telling me, yeah. Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about. So he's gone, so he doesn't know I'm talking trash about him right now. So we're waiting, and then, like I said, we'll walk in and show you the 2 stands. Nothing special, just looks like Florida woods. But it's a pretty piece of property. Did you get the batteries?
Yeah. All right, let's go. So, kind of see where they've been digging at it too.
Tons of raccoons, bunch of deer. Still some corn on the ground. Did you take them over and show them?
Our stand that's super not obvious over there.
So if the deer are real quiet and real careful when they come in here a lot of times, they can see an old fat guy sitting up there if they're paying attention. But basically, this is on the edge of a bottom. And you can see where they're coming out. You can see the rub on the tree right there. And
Walk over to it. Kind of hard to see it on the camera from that far away, but they've been scraping up all the trees in here.
yeah, so we're gonna put some corn out, change these batteries, and get out of here. So, man, I got a lot of hands. I like this because there's sticks and blocking.
Yeah.
You can see the trails, dude.
Still, I mean, there's still a little bit of corn on the ground.
Yeah.
Not as much as there was, obviously. What do you think? That's probably 5-10 pounds of corn. I mean, before that, we did the same thing before we
Put
did
100 pounds out.
100
and it lasts
pounds.
about a week. Week and a half.
So, let's do it again.
Kind of like chumming the flats for snook. I like to broadcast my chum.
Yeah.
Throw some handfuls around, get them picking at it. And look, we're not professional hunters. We've hunted a long time, so don't be too critical about our techniques. This isn't to teach you guys anything. This is just to show you.
will say the thing that we have learned on this property from experience, if you don't spread the corn like this and you just clump it up like real tight in one area and it's like a big mound of glowing corn, it scares them really bad. So we've been doing this a lot more lately. Oh, it's coming.
Yeah. Throw out a couple batfuls. Wait, if you don't get a pop in a few minutes, once you move.
Doesn't taste like regular corn.
It's something else because somebody's going to say, well, your stand is right there on top of your corn. We're only bow hunting. We're only bow hunting this property. It's a small property, and when we originally talked to the owner, we talked about it, and he preferred us to only bow hunt. So we're bow hunting.
Yeah, I mean, because that's what, 20 yards, 25 yards? I mean, I will say he's not that bad of a shot with a rifle. I am. So this would make sense for me to hunt with a rifle out of the stand. But these are all bow stands. And that's kind of the thing with how we found this property. You kind of just got to go off of what accommodates the owner, you know? I mean, as far as bow, rifle, stuff like that.
Respect their wishes.
But like you were gonna say.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh no. If anyone wants to know how.
Yeah, we'll talk about that then.
Yeah.
You guys got to watch to the end. We'll tell you how we found this property. All right. Stand number 1, batteries replaced in the camera, and corn's on the ground. So we got out of there. And now we're going to Jake's. Well, not Jake's. Jake and Caleb's spot. Of course, that other spot was mine just because it's closer to the truck and easier for the old guy to get in and out. This one right here, we got to cross actually a creek. This one's a pretty good creek. Every once in a while it gets a couple feet deep, so we'll see. Go ahead, big fella. The creek's a little darker and deeper than normal after that rain. This creek's usually crystal clear. Little short boy. We walked in and we forgot a section of this ladder the first day we set it up, so we set it up without a section, so it's only about probably 13 to 15 feet tall. But they've seen a lot of deer out of here. So it's kind of on a peninsula right here, and there's a bottom all the way around it. What's funny about, I was just saying, what's funny about this spot is we haven't had the pig on camera here. You don't have hardly any raccoons.
A lot of bobcats though.
A lot of bobcats and a lot of deer. This scene is mostly deer. That's pretty much it, guys. That is our little piece of property. It's not a lot of land. It's pretty much just a strip of woods, like I said, but it's connecting two bigger areas, and they kind of use this. Seems like they kind of use this for travel between the two other properties. And I will say, on one of the other properties, the guy does hunt, and so we occasionally hear him shoot. And by us hunting with bows, I think that kind of makes him feel a little safer on this property than on the other one. All right, so that's the end of our video. Just wanted to show you guys our property, kind of what we were working with. It's this section back here is what, like 15 acres?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not very big, but it's got a lot of animals on it. We were very fortunate to be able to hunt this year because we didn't have anywhere else to hunt. Next year, we got a buddy that we're hoping to get on his lease in South Georgia. And this is local, so we're going to keep this as long as we can. We don't know how long we're going to be able to keep it, but I did tell you guys a little while ago that if you watch the end of the video, I'd tell you how we found this property. We used a hunt app. If you're not familiar with it, it's called Onyx Hunts. And if you're not familiar with the channel where we heard about it, was on was it Seek One?
Yeah.
Seek One is an awesome YouTube hunting channel. That's where we heard about the app. Didn't think it would work. I think it's easier in some other areas. It's easier in some areas than it is others to use it. We put in the work. It took us probably about, I don't know, it probably took us 2 weeks before we found our first property. And we actually wound up with 3 properties using it. So if you guys want to know more about it, you want us to do a video like step by step on how we went about using it, Jake was the master of it, and we can do a video showing you guys that. Like I said, this is predominantly a fishing channel, but this is kind of something else that we're passionate about that we wanted to share with you guys. So if you leave a comment and you want to know more about how we found this property, then you know, we'll do a video and show you. We're pretty open, you know, when it comes to most stuff. Probably too open sometimes. But you know, it's like I said, if you love to hunt, you know the feeling, and you love to fish, you know the feeling. So like I said, leave a comment if you want to know more about it. We'll do a video on exactly step by step what we did to get this property and get the other 2 properties that we've been able to hunt. Anything else, Jake?
I think that's it.
It's cold, it's nasty. We start fishing again in 2 days. Looks like it's gonna clear up, so make sure you book your trips. Kingfish, tarpon coming. Yeah, that's it. Until next time, God bless everybody watching this video. We'll see you guys on the water or in the woods.